Well, good morning. So this is going to be some sloppy camera work here because I'm really not set up for this. But anyway, this morning is Tuesday. It's November 9th, 2021, of course, and I received a phone call from someone who lives in the building this morning that said that when he got home last night, just before midnight, that there was some weird guy standing in front of the building, and he told him, "Hey, do you live here, or what's going on?" The guy said, "Yeah, I live here," but obviously he looks like a transient, and he started digging around in his pocket. The other person, the tenant, got uncomfortable and didn't want to approach him, so walked down to one of the pedestrian gates and let himself into the building here. So basically, this is at 11:37 in the upper right-hand corner. If I don't blow this, here comes our guy right here. Obviously, he's a transient type street person. He's just kind of like checking out the building. Pulls on the door, gives it a few tugs, goes over here in the corner, in the upper right hand corner, and he's got his little bag. He pulls on the pedestrian gate over there, and then he ends up, and basically what the guy does, he spends 30 minutes down here, and I'm going to fast forward here. So he goes back and forth to his little bag of tricks, pulling out little screwdrivers. Again, sorry for this camera work. So he's got a little tool here, and I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward through this. So he's sticking something in the door there. And again, this is like 11:40. He's down here for like 30 minutes standing around. Now, again, if anybody had exited, it's a shame to say that more than likely they, might have just let the guy in. I've actually had people tell me that they looked at the person, they felt sorry for him. It was cold and rainy, so they let him on into the building. And then they break a sweat carrying out all of the FedEx boxes left at people's doors. So anyway, if it smells like a fish or it smells like a skunk or quacks like a duck, as they say, fuck them. So anyway, here he is. He's trying another, maybe it's a bottle opener, a screwdriver, who knows, but he's working away. I'm going to fast forward a little bit more here. So that's strike two. He goes back to his bag of tricks. Who knows what he's going to do? So anyway, and now he's back again. He's got something else. So that's basically what we get. So if I just go ahead and fast forward again, this is 11:44. This guy, upper right-hand corner, he's still there. He's still going back and forth. And at some point, like I said, there'll be a tenant in the building will pull up, coming in from work. They park on the street, actually, and talk to the guy. And that's pretty much it. So once again, anytime you go by an entry door, push on it, pull on it. This guy is just waiting there. These guys can just as easily mug you, snatch your shit, and take off running. You can scream all you want. By the time someone shows up, if there comes somebody right there, hey, he says, "Hey, what are you up to?" And the guy says, "I live here," and starts playing around in his pocket like he might have a weapon. And of course, his tenant basically did the right thing and just let him go. And so he walks and goes somewhere else. And while he's doing that, this guy finally decides he's going to pull on the door one more time. Let me try to jimmy the door one more time. So once again, it's the time of the season, Thanksgiving time all the way. Crime picks up. These guys are opportunists. He's just waiting on somebody to come open the door and let him in once again. When you go past doors, push and pull on them. If you see something, don't be afraid like this guy did to question these people. Half the time, they'll split. And finally, this guy splits. Hey, that's our show for today. I'll have more before the weekend, unfortunately. And yeah, happy holidays, everyone.